Hey guys! In one of my previous videos, I talked about why I get up at 6 a.m. every morning. And by every morning, I mean usually Monday to Friday, and on the weekends, I get up between 6 and 8, depending on what I did the previous night and depending on my plans. In today's video, I simply want to share my thoughts and tips on how you can make up waking up early into a habit. The first thing and really important thing to keep in mind is try to get enough sleep. And enough sleep can be anything from 6 to 9 hours, simply depending on how much sleep you need. The second tip I have for you, and that's a really important one, if you want to wake up early and if you want to form a habit, you have to have a compelling reason to get up. If you don't have that, you simply wake up and have no clue what you're gonna do, and that will make waking up even harder. But if you have a compelling reason to wake up, no matter what, chances are you will get up. I'm by no means a morning person. I'm not super energetic in the mornings. I don't like to talk a lot in the mornings, but I really need this time for doing my exercise, for catching up with everything, simply me time, undisrupted time just for myself. The reason to wake up, it must be something that gets you really excited. For me, it's doing yoga or Pilates or Zumba in the morning. For you, it might be something completely different. Maybe you want to work on a project, maybe you want to use that time in the morning to read, maybe you want to use that time to write on a book or to write on a couple of essays or to work on your blog or YouTube channel, whatever it is that you want to do. It must be a strong enough reason to get you out of bed. Once you've established what it is that you want to do in the morning, decide on a time that would allow you to do those things in the morning. That can be anything from, depending on, of course, on your work schedule, from 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m., whatever time works for you and whatever time frame you need. You might only need 1 hour, you might need 2 hours, you might need 2.5, 3 hours. Whatever works for you, find a time that lets you accomplish the things you want to do in the morning. Another really important thing is tell your friends and family. For me, I'm living with my babe and he knows during the week I get up at 6 a.m. to exercise. He's not particularly happy about this because I'm doing exercise and I make noise and I'm watching a YouTube exercise video and there is noise that wouldn't be there if I would sleep in. The benefit, in my case for him, is it also makes him want to get up early. So, depending on your living situation, if you're living with flatmates, or if you're living with your family or with your partner, tell them that you want to make waking up early a habit. And trust me, they will hold you accountable, especially if you're living with your partner or your family. They will remind you of the fact that you want to get up early. They will say things like, oh, it's 7:30, what are you doing still in bed? Or didn't you want to wake up at 6? It will happen. So tell your friends and family and whoever you're living with. Please remember that waking up early simply might not be for you. I tend to be most productive in the early morning hours. If you are most productive late at night, then wake up later and stay up later. For me, after a certain time, my concentration is simply somewhere else and I can't really focus. So while previously, when I was a student, waking up a bit later and staying up really late worked fine for me, now I feel more productive in the mornings than I feel in the evenings and nighttime hours. Simply do whatever feels right for you and don't just mirror someone else's habits because chances are it might not work for you. This was it. Waking up early is really, really awesome if it's something for you. If it's not, it might be waking up a bit later and staying up really late. I'm simply someone who enjoys their me time in the mornings. I love exercising in the morning. I love really taking my time in the morning to start the day energized and well rested. I would love to know what your compelling reason to wake up is. Is it exercising? Is it working on something? Is it catching up with friends and family? Please let me know in the comments. As always, have a lovely day and see you guys next time.